with Mrs. Fennema. That's me. Hello. I have been here for 2 years now. This is my third time teaching modern world history, and I spent 6 years teaching ancient world, which was so much cooler, but I just realized that most of y'all probably didn't even have that. So we're going to spend the first week going over things you should have learned then that apparently the state of Mississippi does not think is actually important because they're dumb. Hope they hear this. So let's go. We have world history, 1750 to present. We start a little before 1750 because that's a really dumb time to start because it's like halfway through monarchies. Anyway, we're getting there. Let's go. So this is what your Schoology should look like. You should have two things up already, Introduction Week and Absolute Monarchy. That's Introduction Week. We're gonna start here. So you click it, make sure you click it. Very important. And it starts off with what in the world are we doing all week? And since I am exceptionally not good with calendars, shocking, I didn't know we weren't in school today. So clearly I'm here, but you're not. Which doesn't help you at all. So we're going to mix Monday and Tuesday up. So we're going to do bell work. We're going to explain the class, which is this video, which is where it's going to go. We'll do a little bit of notes. We'll talk about geography and timeline, which don't take very long. And then if we have time, we'll do the collage. But pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Wednesday we do world religions. Thursday we're going to do culture. Friday you're going to take a quiz and maybe be a little creative because it's a half day and we try to keep it short and sweet. On the flip side of this slide, you have a very helpful video and it's always on here. You have timeline and vocabulary. You have extra credit, which if you don't like the extra credit, I don't care. I didn't ask you. It's extra credit. It's a full extra test grade. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But don't complain to me. Essay help. It's there if you need it. We do write essays. You'll write an essay for every single unit except this one all year. So you'll write 6 essays. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. It's not a trick question. I'm not going to abuse you, but you should write. Next, you have useful apps and resources. You have a review packet, except for not for this unit, because I kind of made it up. And you have a unit map, which tells you where things are. It's there every time. Next, not starting the video, that would be silly. You have a calendar. I already told you, I'm not very good at calendars. See, that's a hello. This is not you weren't here today. So, whatever. But it tells you everything we're doing for the entire month. So you should be good. There's never a reason in my class to not know how to do something. Next, you have the introduction notebook, and you have a week 1 quiz. Week 1 quiz is on Friday. Notice it says quiz on Friday. That's when you would do that. Introduction notebook looks like this. So it is the best way that I could put every single thing you have together so nobody can be like, I didn't see that activity. I didn't know where the notes were. I didn't see where that was supposed to be. I don't know where to turn that in because I don't mind questions, but I do hate stupid questions. And there are stupid questions. That's why I'm making this video. So, you have a composition notebook. It's right here. It's everything. It's a little easier to do on a computer, but since everybody's getting computers in February, I'm not really going to stress about it. It does work on the phone. My kids used it last year. You got this. It's not that complicated. We have bell work every single day. You're going to use it on Monday and Tuesday to make predictions about the year to come. You're going to write for 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes. If you're turning these in and it is like 5 sentences, it did not take you 5 minutes or 10 minutes to write 5 sentences. I'm not counting it. You're wasting my time. You're wasting yours. Just like anything you do in life. If you're like, man, I suck at writing, or man, I suck at this, or I suck at games, or I suck at basketball, and you never do it, that's why you keep sucking. Never get better at things if you don't do them. So if you suck at writing, like everybody tells me they do, you actually have to write to get better. Shocking news. So that's why we write, because you have a writing test this year for English, and this is my contribution. Write. I'm not going to beat you up and abuse you, but you should be able to write for 10 minutes and actually have an opinion. You can make it up. I'm not going to judge you or know if you're lying, but do the writing. Next, you would have things like this is what our notes kind of look like. So there will be a video here. Since I'm making this video, there's no video in that spot right now, but there will be after this. You're going to write a couple things down there. It's pretty straightforward. You have to do it. It's not optional. This is like part of your grade. So write things down. We probably won't get to that. So another bell work. Look, another thing that I have to make today. An activity. So you just drag and drop things and put them in spaces. And usually we go over them together. If we don't, it's still there. It's still due. You can Google things. Google is amazing, folks. You should really learn how to use it better. We'll go over timelines. There's another bell work. Look, a video that's already made. It's because I didn't make it. Think about it, questions, another bell work, culture. So you're getting the basic idea here. Like, It's as straightforward as I can make it. It has all of our information, and at the end of the week, you're just gonna push submit, and that's it. It's over. I get it. And throughout the week, just in case you're like, I'm gonna do everything on Friday, or I'm not gonna do anything at all, and I'm just gonna get notes from my friend, or I'm just gonna pass the quiz and be done with it. I can see everything you're doing. I can see if you've opened the notebook. I can see if you have never seen the notebook. I can see if you did 3 pages. I can see if you did none of them, and you don't have to submit that for me to see it. I can see it immediately. So don't try to cheat the system. Just do the work. It's not scary. It's not hard. I'm not going to beat you up. I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, I hate this kid. I'm just going to be like, good job. They tried. Thanks for using half your brain cells for less than an hour a day to pass world history. I appreciate you. Coming to grading. That's not important. That's my Google. Coming to grades. We have quiz on Friday. It'll go in on Friday. Usually if you're online, you have all day to take it. If you're in class, you have to take it in class. I don't even know why I have to say this. Like, you have to take it in class. Duh. All of our work is online. Everything you're doing online is in class. It's all the same stuff because I wasn't going to do 2 plannings at a time. Your grades. Turn things in on Friday. So it's due on Friday. You turn it in on Friday. That's great. You turn it in the next Monday. It's 10 points off. Tuesday, 20 points off. Wednesday, 30 points off. Thursday, 40 points off. Friday, 50 points off. After Friday, if you turn it in at all, at least you'll get a 50. If you never turn it in, it's a 0. It's a pretty standard policy. You have a week to get late work into me. Yes, there's a small penalty. No, it won't kill your grade, but also zeros do kill your grade. So you have to turn in work. I'm not doing the whole like turn everything in on the last week of school thing. That sucked. It was horrible. It was traumatizing. I had a lot of angry parents, a lot of angry kids, a lot of angry me's, and a lot of angry me's are the really big problem because I'm the one that does the grading. So don't do that. Just turn it in on time. It's not difficult. Like I said, this shouldn't take you but maybe an hour a day. And since technically I have all of you for an hour and a half by law, you should be grateful. Anyway, so if you do have a question about your grades, about classwork, about how to do something, about how the capital of Australia is named something funny, you should email me yourself or message me through Schoology. What you shouldn't do is send your parents to message me in Schoology. Like that's weird. You're old enough to have a job or drive, which means you're old enough to contact your teacher. So talk to me. They're going to get the same answer that I would give you. It's not going to change. It's just going to use their name instead of yours. And I'd be like, hey, so-and-so, I already told your kid this. They do this. It's not going to change. Nothing will change if your parents message me besides me being grumpy because you're halfway grown and shouldn't have to have your parent message me. So preferably, just interact with me yourself. If my 11-year-old volleyball players can talk to me face-to-face, I'm positive that my 15 and 16-year-old 10th graders can ask me questions by themselves without the parents. So you do you. That's a pretty basic. So hopefully now you have enough information that you can go back to your journal and write 5 things about the class. You're going to be great. So have a great day.